welcome to my latest weekly video newsletter. Another very busy week at Gorleston Golf Club. This week we'll start with the US Open and a fantastic win for Gary Woodland. Okay, Gary Woodland, he's about a five-time winner on the PGA Tour. Always had the ability but never quite lived up to his own expectations, other people's expectations, but he finally went and won, holding off Brooks Koepka on the back nine to win by 3 shots. It was a great performance. I didn't actually stay up and watched it. I kind of recorded it and then got up early the next morning to watch it. But it was thoroughly enjoyable. Pebble Beach, what a golf course. On one of my top golf courses that I want to go play in the future, perhaps. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, great US Open. Europeans did okay. Justin Rose, he was right up there to start off with in the 4th round, but just on the back nine, his iron play let him down, and he pushed a few into the bunker where he short-sided himself as well, so wasn't able to get it up and down. Rory McIlroy flattered to deceive a little bit. He had it going there through the first 2 rounds, but again the last 2 rounds didn't play that well. And Tiger just looked very rusty still, really. He still didn't look quite anywhere near the play he did at the Masters. Again, he just looks like he hasn't practiced that much recently. But yeah, it was a great US Open. Gary Woodland was the winner. In our sweepstake, Glenn Harmon had Gary Woodland, so well done, Glenn. You've won £100 onto your Pro Shop account. Plus, Gary Woodland also had the lowest round on the Friday, so that's another £20 onto your account, so £120 on your account, Glenn. In second place, Brooks Koepka came second. Obviously, Howard Thornton, the captain, had him. No, it wasn't a fix. The draw wasn't a fix at all. It was a genuine draw, but I was a bit worried when Howard both drew Brooks Koepka and Rory McIlroy. Yeah, he did. But honestly, it was a genuine draw. But anyway, Howard, you came second. Howard Thornton, £60 on your account. Xander Schauffele came third, along with Jon Rahm, Chad Reevy, and Justin Rose. They all came equal third. So Tony Wren, Andy Klein, Martin Potter, and Andy P. You all got £17.50 onto your account. Lowest rounds on the Thursday, Justin Rose had a 65, so Andy P won £20 onto his account. On the Saturday, Danny Willett had a 67, so Ian Harbord won £20 onto his account. And on the Sunday, both Matthias Kinhult and Webb Simpson both had 66s, so Tom Houchin and Howard Thornton again won £10 each onto your Pro Shop account. Okay. The next sweepstake will be the Open Championship, which is always held the 3rd week in July. So we'll have that up and running in the next couple of weeks. Same thing again, £2 again. Get you drawn a player randomly. Okay. Right. So next on, we'll move on to shop news, and we've still got the same offer from Motorcaddy going on: £50-60 cashback if you order yourself a lithium 18-hole lithium or 36-hole lithium trolley if you trade in your old trolley. And TaylorMade are still doing buy a 7-piece set of irons and you get a free wedge, or if you buy a driver you can get £50 extra trade-in value on the driver that you trade in. So 2 great offers in the shop. Unfortunately, Garmin Father's Day offer is now finished. We're still doing the complete equipment solution as well, where you get a free follow-up lesson if you spend over £300 on equipment in the shop. Right, moving on quickly because we've got a lot to get through today. We're going to move on to the competition results from the week. So we'll go back to last Wednesday ladies competition. It was the ping 4-ball where Maggie Hart and Sheila Sterry won with 38 points, which was fantastic golf. They end up winning by 3 points. So well done to you two ladies. I'm not sure that's going to be good enough to qualify for Gainsborough. But you never know. Unfortunately, conditions on Wednesday weren't great, but 38 points, 4-ball, better ball, Staple. Well done, Sheila. Well done, Maggie. Great scoring that. They beat Pauline Phillips and Andre Bloomfield into second on 35 points, and Maureen Dark and Plenty Platten on countback with 32 points. We're in third. Right, okay, so then on to Thursday's men's midweek Stableford. Played in pretty horrible weather on Thursday. It was very showery, very wet, very windy. Jamie Chisholm, well done Jamie, had 39 points. He won Division 1, beat Jack Butcher into second on 37 points, who beat Ben Uluti and Mark Seeley, also on 37 points, in third and fourth on countback respectively. In Division 2, Nigel Stone won. Well done Nigel, fantastic, 43 points. Great stuff in that conditions. Beating Martin Farrow, who also got 40 points. Well done Martin's very good in second. And Ben Warnoff got 40 points into third. So some great scoring in Division 2 there. In Division 3, Brian McKenna He won with 38 points. Well done, Brian, beating Aaron Mill into second on 36 points, with David Cook also in third, also on 36 points. On Saturday, the Gorleston Golf Club Stenson team played in their match against Purdiff Heath at home, and they managed to win. So well done, gentlemen. It's a great result. That is, Purdiff have always got a very strong team. So even though it was at home, to go and win the match was fantastic. 6.5 points to 5.5 points. So very close. They played 4 foursomes matches in the morning and then 8 singles matches in the afternoon. So the team of Matt Alp, Stephen Crosby, Brendan Goff, Daniel Crosby, Ben Luty, Danny Perring, Chris Duffy, Jack Butcher, John Maddox and James Chadd. Well done to you, gentlemen. On to the next round now. I can't remember who it's against. I think it's away at Bury. So another tough draw that is. But keep playing some good golf and you never know. But well done, gents. And thank you again to Mark Everard and Overmill for sponsoring the Stenson team kit as well. As always, your support is always greatly appreciated. On Sunday we had... Friday the ladies had their past and present captains competition, where June Elliott won. Well done, June. She won with 35 points. Great golf that, June. Well played. Who beat ex-member Chris Knappett into second on 34 points. And another ex-member as well, Penny Watson, also in third on 30 points. But well done, June. Great golf there. Sunday, we had the Par 3 Championships, the second ever Par 3 Championships. Proved just as popular as the first one did last year. It's now going to be a regular event in the calendar. It was that popular. So, Ivan Harvey, who won last year, defended his trophy. He won again this year with a net 49. Great golf, Ivan. Well played. Obviously a par 3 king. I'm going to come to you for some short game lessons, I think. Well done, Ivan. Great score, that net 49. Dave Cox was second with a net 51. In the ladies competition, Rosemary Woodhouse won with a net 53. And in the gross competition, Ray Pope won with a gross 59. Well done to you. There were 2 holes in one, incidentally, on the first hole. Tony Palmer got a hole in one on the first, as did Alex Barnum. So well done to you two, gents. I'm not sure if it counts as a first official hole in ones because it wasn't played from the full tees. But even so, a great achievement. Well done to all of you. And well done to everybody who took part. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I wasn't here, unfortunately, but everybody told me how much fun it was. Right, okay, following on to Monday, we had the 9-hole roll-up statement of competition, played on the back 9 this time, where Ben Luty won with a fantastic 21 points. Well done, Ben, beating Amanda Hood, Mervyn Eagle and David Tungay into second, third and fourth respectively, all 3 with 17 points. Right, okay, next up, we're going to do my tip of the week, and going back to the US Open and their thick rough. The rough is very much up here at Gorleston thanks to all that horrible weather we've had over the last couple of weeks or so. Right, and this week's tip of the week, we're going to talk about the rough. The rough has grown up again thanks to all that rain that we had last week and the warm weather we've had as well. So the rough is really starting to get long. So, as I did last year, I'm just going to give you a little reminder how to play the ball out of the rough. Right, as you can see there, the ball is buried in the rough, okay? Yeah, lots of long spindly grass about. Very difficult to get the club in the back of the ball. Okay, so first things first, when the ball's sitting down like that, we're not going to be able to get anything longer than probably a sand wedge or a lob wedge or even a pitching wedge at that. Okay, yeah, we need a bit of loft to get the ball over the long stuff, yeah, because if that ball's going to get tangled up in the long grass there, yeah, so we need to get the club with enough loft to get it over there. So hybrids are great, yeah, okay, but hybrids are not designed to get the ball out of this kind of rough. Okay, so what we don't want, longer clubs, okay, the longer clubs make for a very shallow golf swing, yeah, because it's longer, the angle of attack into the golf ball is a lot shallower, okay. When we're getting in the rough, the difficulty with that is if we've got a shallow angle of attack, the long grass just gets tangled up in the hosel of the club, and the club head just turns over there and the ball goes low and left, yeah, okay. So when we're in the long grass, we want to use a shorter club, yeah, not only because we want the loft on the club to get the ball up in the air out the rough, but also it gives us a steeper angle of attack and the grass is less likely to grab around the hosel of the club, okay. So from this particular lie, like I just showed you a second ago, we only want to get a lob wedge or a sand wedge at it, just get it back in play, yeah. It's really very, very difficult to get anything else other than that And what do I do to try and do that? Okay, so bearing that in mind, I'm going to make a very steep golf swing, yeah? So I'm going to pick the golf club up very sharply and hit back down it very sharply, see if I can get it moving, okay? I'm going to require all the power I've got, so I'm going to make sure I turn my body up, make sure I unwind my body through, really hit down into the bottom of the grass as hard as I can, okay? I might even aim a little bit right because the club will still turn over, yeah? So, it's buried, I'm going to go up and down and hit down it really hard, like that, and the ball's come out reasonably well, okay? It has gone a little bit left because the club did turn over in my hands, yeah? But because I went up and down with a really short club, I was able to get the ball back out onto the fairway. So if you're struggling to get out the rough, which is really thick at the moment, yes, a bit of brute force and ignorance always helps as well, yeah? A bit of speed in the golf swing will help, but also make sure you choose the correct club. If it's in the long grass, as I just showed you there, make sure you get a kind of, even that was a sort of lob wedge just out of that, okay? But anytime you've got the long wispy stuff, that will tangle up with the golf club, okay? So you want to make sure you aim a little bit right and pick a shorter club so you miss the majority of the shorter grass, longer grass, okay? If it's a longer club, you're more likely to get wrapped in the longer grass. Right, give that a go. Okay, finally, fixtures for this week. So, Wednesday the 19th, the ladies have got the divisional Stapleford and Peggy Norton Cup, tea reserved from 9 till 11:30. Thursday's the midweek Stapleford as per normal. Friday there's a small society going out between 9 and 10. Saturday we've got the Harvard Cup, which is a medal open to all members with a handicap, so male and female. It's a mixed event. You don't have to play with a female to play in it. It's just that men and ladies can both enter it, okay? That's on all day. It's just a roll up, so come in the shop, pay your entry fee, which is £3, and take your card and away you go play. So if you want to play in that, that's on all Saturday. And Sunday, we've got a roll up Stapleford, again open to men and women. Monday, the ladies got a match against St Aldridge, 10:45 till 12. And next Thursday, the seniors got the Herod Mason Cup, 8:45 till 10. Okay, that's everything for this week. I hope that tip out the rough helps you out, and I look forward to seeing you over the next few days. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.